Hello? Should be working now, I think. Hey, so... hey, everybody. I'm gonna turn that music down just a tad. Everything should be fine. What a roller coaster of a week. Or maybe like a week and a half now, I think. Or a couple days over a week. I have no concept of time right now, I'm going to be completely honest. As I'm sure you can see on the screen, too. You can see that it says AKA the live stream backup plan. You've been keeping up with my posts. I have had issue upon issue with my internet and just technical issues. And I thought I'd have to. I didn't think I'd be sitting here right now, being able to at least do this with a stable internet connection, and being able to stream it. I thought I'd just cancel the entire thing. Thankfully not. At least this is happening, but it was just such short notice, which I'll get into in a minute, that I knew that this wasn't gonna work out the way that I wanted it to. Which is okay. Life happens, but yeah. At least we're here, and I came up with the silly name probably like 8 o'clock last night, the Pumpcast instead of podcast. I'm staring at the word Halloween, making sure I spelled it right too, because I literally, probably finished this after the hecticness that went on after last night. I finished drawing this at, 10 o'clock at night, which it does not seem like a 2 to 3 hour drawing to do, which it didn't take. It was just the in-between of what happened when I was like, well, let's see if this'll be a podcast this year for a little bit, because so much went down on in between that. So yeah, I apologize this year. No Jackbox, no art giveaway. I had everything set up. Would you believe that I had a whole group of friends ready to play an entire game with me on stream, and then my internet decided it didn't want to be my internet anymore. It's an entire story, which just some of it I can't explain. Some of it I'm not really willing to explain, just because it involves so how my house is set up. There's another house that's kind of attached to our house, but just think of it as me having roommates. It involves people that are not that I have just met, pretty much, that just moved in, and I don't want to talk too much about people that I don't know. I'm not comfortable doing that, and I'm sure they're not comfortable having that on the internet. People that don't consent to have their information shared. So I will explain what I can explain, and we'll leave it at that for Halloween. I don't know how long this is going to be, but I do hope that if people are joining me now, or if people are listening to this over, hello, happy Halloween. Thank you for bearing with me as I had all these problems happen in between, from when I was like, yay, this stream's gonna be better than last year's. And because now I have a PC, and now I have an entire setup, and I know what I'm doing, and then wouldn't you know, my internet just had an issue. Which, let me tell that story while I'm on the topic of it too, because I'm gonna keep mulling it over. And I had just got home actually from being at the store location, so like I said, about a week or so ago, or maybe a week and a couple days extra, the internet, I woke up, my internet was gone. Disconnected completely. And I was like, okay, well, why? And so I called, and then they basically said, well, because the person that is technically living in the same, I guess you could say house. I don't want to explain what my house looks like too much. I don't know. But it's house and then their house, but it's kind of attached, not by walls, but it's on the same property. That's it. That's how I can explain it. It's on the same property lot. So, neighbor has decided that we're gonna have the same internet company. Not out of maliciousness. It just happened that way that they signed up for the same internet company. But due to being on the same plot of land, the people that I have internet with said, well, this, you can't have two internet setups. So I was like, oh, well, I wish you'd have called me, because I feel like the company's supposed to call you for that, but it's fine. Of course, now things are sorted, but it was just kind of a shock. And then, things worked out. It was kind of like a back and forth between the phones and communicating with each other, and we shared internet for a while, which was also, it was just glitchy because I was too far away from it for it to work. And I thought, that's okay, we'll just hop on here, and if people can hear me talk, at least they can hear me talk. Which it's turning out to be that way anyway, but only because I wasn't expecting to have the stable internet connection I have now. But regardless, we were talking, and then, we're like, well, let's just share the internet for now. Completely fine. It was buffering. I'm like, I'm just gonna have to live with it. It's not that big of a deal. And then all of a sudden, like, I'm working on this little silly, like, podcast thing to try and get it done. And then, she gives me a call, and so we're like, okay. And she was speaking with the company. And so, all of a sudden they're like, yeah, we can separate them. I don't know what information you were told last time, because the prior information to that was just, oh, we can't do it because of the same property, and it would have been like something about like the power meters and stuff. It was a whole spiel. It was a whole thing. I'm gonna check my chat too, because I don't think my chat's working on my OBS, because I was connected to Twitch a while ago. No, there is no chat. If anybody's chatting and I don't see it, I apologize, because I know I'm going on a spiel right now, but regardless, I had that whole issue with the internet. But I got that phone call last night, and then it was just like, hey, the person on the phone is saying, yes, we can, so we're on the phone for like maybe 30-40 minutes, and then they hooked my internet back up. I have a new account with the same company. They fixed it. They apologized. They gave me a better deal for the next year. Because of what happened, I wasn't charged for the installation fee that I had today, because I did have a technician come out to my house to fix the problem with the internet, because it needed to be like reconnected to a different cord, because it was just like, the solution was simple versus what we were told the first time. It was just, oh yeah, we just need to make sure it's the correct cord plugging into what's what for your account. Easy as that. But having that happen, obviously, like I said, wasn't expecting to stream at all. Wasn't expecting to be here at all. So, unfortunately, like I said, with the art raffle, we will be doing that at a later date. That's what I've planned already. Like, between, like, this morning and the, like, almost hour that I've been home, like, I got in the door, like, I wanted to start the live stream at 4:30. I got in the door at, like, 4. So I sat down for 30 minutes, I, like, grabbed something to drink and was like, alright, cool. We're just gonna talk. We're just gonna talk. And hopefully people will see this, and they will hear it and get some updates. I'm actually going to talk about a Kitsune's Kiss before I get off too. I'm going to talk about a lot of stuff. I'm just going to yap. If nobody joins the chat and people see this later on, that's cool too. It's more like a prolonged update video. How about that? I'm going to drink... I have apple juice. I'm going to drink some apple juice. I'm going to keep explaining. I also apologize. I think I sound a little stuffy. Allergies. But anyways, let's see. So, we've covered the internet problem that I had. So, let's see. I'm like trying to think like what would be a good segue into what I can talk about next. I mentioned Twitch. Let's just talk about Twitch. Before we get into a Kitsune's Kiss. So I'd like to start using Twitch, mostly because, like, also with art, like, it's if you know my channel and you've looked around my channel, there's no, like, non-indication that I love Honkai Star Rail. There's some games that I play, and Honkai is one of them, that I enjoy sharing, just because it's fun. That's like my hobby. People are like, art's a hobby. Well, this is my hobby. Gaming's my hobby. Art's my living, gaming's my hobby. How about that? So, okay. But, I'd like to share that just because it's fun. I enjoy the game. I think I have good reactions to the game. I just want to. I don't know if that's a good reason or not, but I'd just like to. So, with talking about Twitch, I decided I'm gonna get some good sleep tonight, and then tomorrow I'm gonna stream on my Twitch. I haven't touched any of 2.6. I've tried to avoid spoilers. I got some, which happens, you know. It's a big fandom. People are excited. I know we went back to Penacony, which, if anybody's familiar with that, it's like the quote-unquote, like, well, we're getting a new planet, but this was, like, the newest planet, and probably, personally, my favorite arc of the game so far, story-wise, so going back to Penacony, like, there was gonna be spoilers. It happens. But, luckily enough, it didn't spoil anything too bad for me, and I've managed to, like, scroll past what I've seen, and it's just like, oh, there's Boot Hill, oh, there's Boot Hill. Of course, Boot Hill's gonna exist in it, we know that from the trailer, but I didn't see any super specific stuff, so, hooray. So, I get to walk into 2.6 spoiler-free. I survived, like, I don't know, I feel like I survived Five Nights at Freddy's because it was like a week of me not being able to play it, so I don't know. I win! To quote Markiplier, I guess. So yeah, that's the plan. So anybody listening, go follow my Twitch. I've never streamed on Twitch, besides like the tests that I've had to do for the week to try and get it to work. I hope I'm not streaming on Twitch right now too, because I'm connected. Let me check that. You might hear my computer because of how my things are linked up. Do not play this person's stream. While I can talk while I'm clicking onto my thing. No, it's not streaming on Twitch. Okay, good, because I'm not trying to dual stream right now. Anyways, let me close my browser. Sorry about that. Anyways, that's what's going on. So, yeah. But I just totally lost my train of thought. Like, wait a second. I hope I'm not streaming on Twitch. But anyways, please go follow my Twitch. I'd like to start using that. And this is how I'm going to segue into a Kitsune's Kiss, by the way. I just thought of that. So, why I am starting to use Twitch, just because I like the idea of the separation. I've been on Twitch more days because my voice actors are on Twitch. And if you'd like to follow any of my voice actors, more so, mostly Caden and Gob stream. So I'm plugging them. Go follow my VAs. Go follow all my VAs regardless if they're not on Twitch or not. We're working really hard on a Kitsune's Kiss. I've been a little bit behind just because of life, and also currently I had help with the script, but now I do not have help with the script, which happens. People get busy. You know, so it's just me scripting it, so that's why we're going a little slow. It's just me doing the art right now as well with this until I can have the help that I need for what I've promised and what I am not pushing too much onto my artists that are helping me with the show. So we're just going a little slow, but I promise it's happening. I'm not dropping this project. It's been a passion for, since the idea was created, and we're like, yeah, we're making this. So don't worry, it's happening. I will be making a proper update video soon, I want to say, and I will actually show a tiny snippet of some of the stuff for the teaser trailer. So yeah, hopefully you guys can see that and enjoy that. I'm gonna check chat again, just to make sure, because I don't see it on the side. I see it on the side of my OBS, but it says sign in, and I want to make sure that it is, and now it's telling me to create an account. No, I don't want to create an account. I have an account. Oh boy. Pull my chat back up, please. There we go. Okay, hopefully it's I don't know why it says sign in. We're not going to deal with that today. We're already having too many technical issues. We'll deal with that later. I'll just check my actual page here on YouTube and make sure. I don't see anything in the chat. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any messages in case people are trying to be like, hey, Zane, look at your chat. But no, we're good. Anyways, go follow Kate and Cobb and everybody on my... You can find them if you go to my front page on my YouTube. You'll see, friends and cast. I have a whole list of, everybody that I know has a YouTube account listed on there. And I'm mostly, if they're not on there, check like my Blue Sky, or I know we're not using Twitter anymore, but I have people followed on there, just so you can find their other socials. I'm mostly following friends and cast members for Kitsune's Kiss, but yeah, go check my front page so you're following them. And looping back around to why I mentioned Caden and Gob is because they stream, they're a part of a Kitsune's Kiss, and I thought that was so interesting, and I was like, why not move some of my streams to Twitch, because and then I can keep things separate. So I figured I'd just do that, and it would be better, just so it's a little more organized. Plus also, seeing what I'm seeing on Twitch, I'm really liking the platform, so I'd like to add that onto my platform list of like where I am and what I'm doing, just so people know. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. So anyways, yeah, so we're working on it. We're trying. It's just kind of me right now, besides my VAs, because my VAs are very ready to go, and some of my artists are ready to go too. And some of the other cast members. I've got a music guy too. Go follow Mark as well if you guys see Mark or Noah, N-O-W-A. You'll see he's done an amazing job. I'm so grateful to have an original score. He was gonna join us today too. I was letting him know too, I wanted to play Jackbox with everybody like last year. I wanted to do the art giveaway like last year, and I was like, I think I'm just gonna hop on stream and just yap and talk what I've been doing, and then I'm going to just close it. I'm not even gonna sit here very long anyways. I just wanted to get information out there and explain what's going on, and say happy Halloween, and say sorry that unfortunately this year we're not giving away art. But I'll make up for it, like I said. I'll figure something out. We'll pick a day. We'll pick like a weekday so nobody's busy, so everybody gets a good chance. And we'll do that, let's see, like off the top of my head, scheduling it, let's just say like maybe like a week or so from now. Just so I can figure it out. And make sure that I'm not putting too much on there too, because I know that I had some friends that could participate, and then they were like, actually, I can't, I'm so sorry. I'm like, that's okay. But, we'll see. We'll figure it out. And I don't want to put too much art on my plate that I can't do if I'm promising it, you know what I mean, you guys? So, yeah. So after that, stream tomorrow, I do want to play Honkai, so catch me on my Twitch. Same as my username, it's just Oddly Monty. And then we're working on a Kitsune's Kiss, I promise. It's happening. I will make an update video, and then that trailer will be posted. I want to try and post that a little bit closer to when we're like in the middle of getting episode 1 out, just so it's not like an extremely long wait if that video gets attention. So people are like, where is it? Where is it? And it's like, we're working on it. We're trying. It's a small team. We're like a team of like 40-ish, 42 people, I want to say, and I'm trying, like, I'd like to grow those numbers a little bit more so we're fully casted for voice acting, so we're good. No more voice actors. But maybe more artists. So maybe I'll have more submissions for that if anybody's interested. You do have to be 18 or older to apply to work on a Kitsune's Kiss, though, and you must have Clip Studio Paint EX to animate. Backgrounds as well. I'd like to have more background artists, so if anybody's seeing this and would like to volunteer on the project, let me know. It is a volunteer project. I will mention that as well, like I said. No pay yet, unfortunately. But I'll let you know if that changes. I'd like that to change. I'd love to support other artists. Mother artists. He could be a mom and draw. I had friends that were moms and drew. Anyways, but other artists, as I was trying to say before my tongue got tied, I've been holding on to my apple just to like I should take another sip so my throat doesn't die. But so give me a second. So yeah, still keeping an eye on the chat, just making sure I'm not missing anybody saying anything. It's all good. It's all good. Not missing anything. Good. Let's see. So. I think I've covered everything that needs to be said of like what's going on and like where I'm going with stuff. Obviously, being on YouTube, this will be now like I'm gonna say every Halloween's like marks my year, even though I don't think I made my account on Halloween. But I know I started, like, posting more on Halloween. So this is the check-in video, I guess. This is the checkpoint. So I made it. We survived the year. And I'd like to say, like, this is a better quality stream. I hope my microphone sounds better, too. I did play around with OBS, as I'm still learning YouTube. I know I probably sound a lot better, too. I'm definitely, personally, I feel like I'm getting used to talking and being more, like, of a presence and not so, like, hey, how are you guys? Like, you know what I mean? Like, not so quiet and just, like, shy to talk. Like, I'm just sitting here yapping. It's fine. So, yeah. But, what else did I want to say? Here my brain's gonna get fried. It's been a long week, so if I have pauses during this, I apologize. If anybody's listening to this later and they're like, man, this guy, he's doing a good job, and then he kind of messes up. Because I'm tired. But yeah. Thinking, using the one brain cell that I've got left right now because I'm very tired. Follow my VAs. Go on Twitch. Support my VAs. Support everybody, even like I said, even if they're not streaming and they're not streamers, go support them. They deserve all the love and support. They are very hardworking, very talented. I'm so excited to get an episode out for A Kitsune's Kiss. I think you guys are really gonna love them. These are some of the most talented voice actors that I've ever met. And, you know, I feel so honored that they saw this little project that I didn't even know was gonna get this much attention, just for the casting. And they're like, yeah, this is really good. So we're all fingers crossed, like, you know, even if you end up being like, oh, I'm not so interested in the story for Kitsune's Kiss, but I like this voice actor. Go support the voice actors. Go support the artists, too, because I've got a lot of artists as well, not just my VAs. And Noah, my musician. And then, you know, I have a sound director, too. I do not know if he has social media, or if he has a presence on social media, so I'm going to hold off saying that for now, but obviously, credit-wise, like, once it comes out, like, please support, you know, everybody, because they're all amazing, and I believe in them as much as they're believing in me, and I think they're all wonderful, and it's just a nice little, like, hub of the internet. We're all on, like, a Discord server trying to make this happen, and it's wonderful. It's just it's a wonderful thing, and anybody trying to get into making something, like, you know, don't shoot big. I feel like I've shot for something kind of small, where it's, you know, we're not fully animated. We're like almost like a cleaned up, slightly fluid motion animation style, and there will be like bigger animation scenes, but there's no like full lip sync. It's just kind of like moving. And then there will be some, excuse me, I hiccuped, some big animation sometimes. Should we be able to do that? But we're just a small little thing, and I love it. It's wonderful. So anybody looking to make stuff too, like, if you need voice actors, Casting Call Club. Amazing, wonderful, one of the nicest places on the internet I've been on. Some really wonderful people. Like, I think everybody I've met on there is just so kind, you know what I mean? And here's me going on like a small tangent. But anyways, I've said it over and over again. I would sit here for like an hour, be like, go support my VAs, go support my artists, go support my musician, go support everybody. I would too. But I don't want to drain this on, and it looks like, you know, I don't see anybody chatting, which is, like I said, that's okay. You know, I obviously, like, if somebody's here and clicking on the stream, they're just seeing this and they're just seeing me talk, and it might be a little much, and it might be like, oh, I could just watch this later, which I get it. So that's cool. I'm just mostly here for updates too, so people can understand like what's been happening and what's going on. So no worries there. Like I said, if you're listening at this point, check out my Twitch, because I will be streaming tomorrow, and then explaining, and check my community tab, because I'm gonna probably figure out when I can make up for, you know, the lost like raffle giveaway, because we were also supposed to play Jackbox. Maybe we'll have a day where we do that on Twitch. I'd love to redirect people over there for some other stuff and have this more on my YouTube for more like things like this when they're not last minute podcasts, when they're actually events, and then also when they're more like cast things, because I do plan to stream with my cast if they're comfortable streaming, because I mentioned before, like, hey, if you guys like to have days, if those happen, if how well a Kitsune's Kiss does, we're still doing it, even if it's just like we have a small little corner of the internet with people that enjoy it. At least we did something fun, and at least it's good for having out there. Like, I'm learning something, everybody's learning something, everybody's a part of this, and it's still great. Basic moral of of what I'm trying to get to. It's just fun. We're just here to have fun. We're here to make something really fun and wonderful with a bunch of wonderful, wonderful people. So, yes. I'm running out of topics and things I think I've wanted to cover as well. So, I might cap it off here. Like I said, I'm going to be doing other stuff. But yeah, Kitsune's Kiss is happening. Sorry about my internet. Happy Halloween, you guys. For anybody that should see this. I'm gonna double check my stuff and think and see, like, I think I've gone over everything. Oh, you know what? If you guys, I'm pretty sure, like, at this point, I think most of my subscribers are also from Heather's channel. If you know Heather, you know Feather Sketch Creations. That's my best friend of, like, 13 years now. We've recently gotten into, like, making VTubers, so that's what I'm doing as well. So I might stream that as well, just because I think it's really interesting. I have something funny planned too for next month that I want to do before Sunday comes out. Yeah, I've yapped about that on my posts as well. Sunday from Honkai Star Rail. I am so excited for that character, you guys. I know I have a short that I posted too of me just freaking out. That's where I didn't fix my microphone. Now I'm assuming I sound well. I tested it. I'll check the live stream later and make sure everything sounded nice too, which I assume it has and is. And if it's not, what the heck? I checked this. But it happens. It's all a part of the technical difficulties. But I'm so excited for that character. But anyways, like I was saying with the VTubing, I have a funny thing that it's gonna happen in between. I think Sunday's banner comes out December 4th. So December 4th. Prior to that, somewhere around the end of November, I want to say, I have a funny idea planned. I'm not gonna share here yet because I wanna save it. I think it's gonna be funny. If I can get it done, if I think it's a plausible thing. So, funny content. I want to plan a video with my friends too before I end the stream. I want to plan a video with my friends too about something like I saw this, if anybody is a TikTok person and scrolls in the dead of night like I do when you can't sleep. There's trends, and I don't want to give away too much of what I want to post because I want it to be surprised. I always want my videos to be surprised. I want to do this idea that I saw on TikTok, but we're not in person, and this is probably giving hints to it. We're not in person, but I set something up through, like, Whiteboard on Discord, and I have that as a concept, and I'm like, fellas, what if we do this? And everybody went, oh my god, that's really funny, let's do it. So we may record that video at some point. I don't know when. People get busy, but we'll see. There's content coming out, I promise. It's been a slow year for my channel, but you know what? At least it's a start. And I'm happy for the support, too. I think I'm at 270 subscribers right now, so as well, thank you guys. I did not expect my first year on YouTube to be filled with as much support as it's getting, which I really appreciate. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for supporting everybody that is involved in my channel as well. And, you know, it's been a good first year. I think solidly it's been a good year to learn everything too. I still feel like an old person clicking on some of the stuff on YouTube, like clicking like the creator studio. I'm like, where is this? Because I'll like try to remember it's on customize. Future note for Zane. It's on the click customize. Then you can add more friends and cast members to your profile, because I always forget. So that's what's going on. If I'm trying to fix things like that. But now here's the wave of tiredness, I feel like, and I like get myself all hyped up and remember something, and then I'm like, what was I talking about? It's been a week, you guys. It's been a week. It's been a week. My PC's now in my closet too. The way my room's set up, my desk used to be like in the main part of my room, and now that the internet situation got fixed, I was like, well, I thought about it as well too. I was like, it's kind of like a little office in here. It's not like a tiny closet. It's like a small room, I want to say. Not like I could like put a mattress in here or anything, if that gives like a kind of like an idea of the size of the closet. But I can walk in it and put a small desk in it, and so it has like a, like, if I spread my hand out, like I could put my pinky on the wall and my thumb on my desk. There's extra space. And then I can almost reach from my thumb and my pinky to my actual, like, PC. Not my monitor, but, like, my PC. And then there's a little bit more space. And then there's, like, you know, maybe, like, another hand space in there. So it's, like, like, I don't know. Smaller than 6 feet closet, I want to say. Maybe, like, 5, 4-ish. I don't know. I'm 5'3". If I laid down, like, head on the wall, feet towards the door, my whole body might just, like, encompass the whole thing with, like, maybe, like, a tiny, so, like, it's like a 5-foot closet, maybe, a little more, 5'6" closet, I don't know. At this point, I'm just spewing random stuff. Anyways, if that just shows how tired I am, I don't know what does, but I feel like the quality is better in here. Not like connection-wise, but just like I can close the door because I have a door to the closet, and now I can just stream and not worry about background noise because I'm now further away from my window, which is like, my window is like right next to the street of my house, so no more background noise. I can just close the door in here and I'll be set, which is good. But oh yeah, this is where I'm tired, and I'm remembering what I said. I was explaining how we've had a good year on this channel, which we have. It's been very good. It's been a learning experience. It's been good to, you know what I'm doing and what's going on, and organize things, and promote and understand what I'm doing and where I'm going, and everything like that. So I think that's all I want to cover. I know I'm going to burn myself out and run out of things to talk, or I'll just sit here and just say random things. At some point, I'll be like trying to show you guys. I'm like, hey, you guys want to see my Hatsune Miku figure? And like, I have a camera, but if I set that up, I also don't want to show my face online, really. I don't care, but it's one of those things where it's like, I'm not a picture person. So maybe I'll take a picture of my shelf one day and post it if people are interested in my collection of Hatsune Miku figures. Random thing to say, but you know, it's fine. It's been a week. I feel like I get one like crackhead comment that I get to say, and it's just randomly, hey, you want to see my Hatsune Miku figures that I can't show online through actual camera unless I take a picture of it? As if I'm on a video call right now with friends trying to share things. So yeah, it's been, what, I've been streaming for 30 minutes now, maybe a little over 30 minutes. I think I'm good to call it here. I think I've got all the information and all the silly stuff. I don't know why I go into tangents about. But at least it's entertaining. I hope I'm entertaining. I hope it's interesting. But yeah. Summary, internet's back. Everything's fine. I'm glad the connection's good. It looks like it's good. It's saying it's good on my end. I hope I haven't been sitting here talking in silence with my microphone off. It looks like it's good. if I turn that off, it's gonna echo and check. I'll check it later, you know. It looks like it's fine. I think it's fine. I'm gonna call it here though. Wrapped everything up. Kitsune's Kiss, Twitch, my internet. We've had a good year. So having said that, I think that's it. If you listen to this whole thing, thank you. Happy Halloween. If you celebrate it. Some people don't, I think. You know, or at least don't have it. Sometimes some people just don't. I guess, yeah. I guess that's the right way to phrase it. If you don't celebrate it, that's okay. What is it? Is it a Thursday? Happy Thursday! You know? So, thank you guys for a great year. I'll have more content out later. I'll see you guys on Twitch tomorrow, streaming Honkai Star Rail 2.6, the update, because I really love that game. I'm excited to see more Boot Hill. So if you want to see me scream about Boot Hill and see my friends if they can join me, make jokes that we have said in personal calls that I think are really hysterical, come join me on Twitch. I'm just Oddly Monty on there, same username that I've got. So having said that, again, happy Halloween to all that celebrate. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for understanding my internet issues if you guys are here too. It's been a week. So have a good one, you guys. I'll see you later.